What if the square was never the right shape for a home? What if everything we built for the last 100 years was the wrong geometry? 6 sides. 6 walls. 1 roof. And somehow this shape heats faster, wastes less space, survives stronger winds, and costs less to run than almost any square home ever built. This is the Hexagon tiny home. And once you understand why it works, you will never look at a square floor plan the same way again. If architecture that breaks every conventional rule is what you are here for, you are on the right channel. Affordable tiny living drops new builds every single week, and they only get more extraordinary from here. Subscribe now. Hit the bell. Do not miss what is coming. The hexagon is not a new idea. Nature figured it out millions of years before any architect did. Honeybee colonies build in hexagons because the shape uses the least material to enclose the most space. No wasted angles. No dead corners. Maximum efficiency at minimum cost. And now designers and owner-builders across Europe, North America, and Japan are applying that same logic to residential architecture. We are talking about homes ranging from 150 square feet for a compact off-grid retreat all the way to 600 square feet for a full-time family residence. Price points from $35,000 for a self-build kit shell to $180,000 for a fully finished architect-designed hexagonal home. But the price is only part of the story. Because what this shape does structurally, thermally, and spatially is something a square floor plan cannot replicate. And that is exactly what we are about to prove. Let us start on the outside. The reasons why it is more efficient. This is the foundational efficiency argument, and it comes straight from mathematics. The hexagon has the lowest perimeter-to-area ratio of any regular polygon that can tile a flat plane. That is not an opinion. That is geometry. In practical terms, it means this. A square home with 400 square feet of interior floor area requires more linear feet of exterior wall to enclose that space than a hexagonal home with the exact same 400 square feet of floor area. Less wall means less framing material. Less insulation. Less cladding. Less foundation linear footage. Less labor to build all of it. On a 400 square foot build, the difference in exterior wall surface between a square and a hexagonal footprint of equal area runs between 5 and 14%. That percentage translates directly into material savings at every layer of the building envelope. Framing timber. Sheathing. Membrane. Insulation. Cladding. Every single layer costs less because there is simply less of it to build. Nature worked this out long before any architect did. The honeybee builds in hexagons for exactly this reason. Maximum enclosed volume. Minimum material used to enclose it. The most efficient structure the natural world has ever produced at scale. The hexagonal tiny home applies that same principle to human habitation. And the savings compound across every line of the build budget. This follows directly from reason 1, but the impact is felt every single day the home is lived in. Heat loss in a building travels through the exterior envelope. Walls. Roof. Windows. The more exterior wall surface a home has, the more surface area is available for heat to escape through in winter and for heat to enter through in summer. Because the hexagonal home has less exterior wall surface per square foot of interior floor area than a square home of the same size, it loses less heat in cold weather and gains less heat in warm weather. Passively. Without any mechanical system doing any additional work. The heating system runs less. The cooling system runs less. The energy bills are lower every month for the entire life of the building. On a well-insulated hexagonal tiny home in a cold climate, this passive thermal advantage can reduce heating energy consumption by 8 to 18% compared to an equivalent square home with identical insulation specifications. The only variable is the shape. This is thermal efficiency that costs nothing to operate because it is built into the geometry itself. It requires no maintenance. It never breaks down. It performs every hour of every day without any intervention from the person living inside. A square home presents four flat wall faces directly opposing wind pressure. When wind hits a flat wall perpendicularly, the full force of that load must be absorbed and transferred through the wall structure into the foundation. The 90-degree corners are concentration points where structural stress peaks. A hexagonal home presents no wall face perpendicularly to wind from most approach directions. The angled geometry means that wind arriving at any face hits that face at an angle and a portion of the lateral force is redirected around the building perimeter rather than opposed directly. The six walls brace each other continuously. Each wall meeting its neighbor at 120 degrees creates a mutually reinforcing structural loop around the entire perimeter. There is no weak face. No corner where two walls meet at a right angle and create a stress concentration point. In high wind loading conditions, including hurricane-rated wind speeds, hexagonal structures consistently outperform square structures of equivalent wall specification in engineering simulations and real-world performance data. For tiny home builders on exposed rural sites, on coastal properties, or in regions with severe seasonal storms, this structural efficiency means a hexagonal home can achieve equivalent wind resistance with lighter wall framing than a square home would require to match the same performance. Lighter framing means less material. Less material means lower cost. The structural geometry is doing work that would otherwise require additional engineering. A square room has four corners. In residential use, two of those corners are almost always partially or entirely wasted. Behind a sofa. Behind a door swing. In the junction between a wall and a kitchen cabinet run where nothing fits cleanly. Dead corner space in a square tiny home is not a minor inconvenience. In a 400 square foot home where every square foot has a cost attached to it, wasted corners represent a real financial loss. You paid to build that corner. You paid to insulate it. You paid to clad it. And then you put nothing useful in it because nothing fits there cleanly. A hexagonal floor plan has no parallel wall pairs facing each other directly. Every wall face is angled relative to its opposite face. This means furniture placement naturally flows around the perimeter. Kitchen on one face. Living on the adjacent face. Dining on the next. Each zone defined by the geometry of the wall bay it occupies. The usable feel of a 400 square foot hexagonal interior consistently registers as equivalent to a 470 to 500 square foot rectangular interior in occupant perception studies. The space feels larger than it measures because the eye travels continuously around the perimeter rather than stopping at dead corners. You paid for 400 square feet. In a hexagonal home you actually use all 400 of them. That is efficiency that a square floor plan structurally cannot deliver. Stand back and count the walls. 6. Each one an equal width. Each one meeting its neighbor at a 120-degree interior angle. That angle is not arbitrary. It is the most stable internal angle possible in a repeating geometric form. The walls brace each other. Every face supports the faces beside it. There is no weak corner. Number 90-degree junction where wind pressure concentrates and structural stress accumulates. A square home has four corners. Each one is a potential failure point in high wind loading. A hexagonal home has 6 corners. Each one disperses that load across a wider arc. The result is a structure that handles lateral wind forces better than a rectangle of equivalent floor area. Now look at the roof. A hexagonal home typically carries one of two roof forms. A central peak rising from the center of the 6-sided plan, creating a pyramid-like conical roof. Or a flat roof with a slight drainage pitch. The conical roof is the more common choice and the more structurally elegant one. 6 triangular roof planes meeting at a single central apex. Every rafter working in compression toward that point. The geometry distributes the roof load evenly across all 6 walls simultaneously. No single wall carries more than another. The materials follow the form. Dark cedar shingles wrapping all 6 faces. Or corrugated steel panels cut and fitted to each wall plane with precision. or standing seam zinc cladding wrapping continuously around the perimeter. From the outside, this home looks like it was placed here by design. Not built. Placed. But step through the door and the geometry does something to the interior that no photograph fully prepares you for. The first thing you notice is that there are no corners pulling your eye into dead space. In a square room, your eye naturally travels to the four corners, two of which are almost always wasted. Behind the sofa. Behind the door. Furniture pushed into right-angle junctions that never quite fit. In a hexagonal room, your eye moves around the perimeter continuously. There are no dead stops. The space feels larger than it measures because every wall is a usable face. Every surface has a purpose. A 400 square foot hexagonal floor plan delivers the usable feel of a 480 to 500 square foot rectangular room. The structural walls are the perimeter walls. The interior is completely open. No load-bearing walls cutting the space. No columns needed to support the roof because the conical roof structure transfers all loads outward to the 6 perimeter walls. Kitchen, dining, and living arranged around the central floor plan in a circular flow. You move through the space continuously. There is no corridor. There is no dead end. This is where the hexagon earns its efficiency argument most convincingly. 6 wall faces mean 6 opportunities for window placement. Light enters from multiple directions simultaneously. Morning light from the east face. Afternoon light from the west face. No single side of the home is ever entirely in shadow. A square home with windows only on 2 or 3 faces creates a brightness gradient across the interior. One end bright. One end dim. A hexagonal home with windows on 4 or more faces creates an even luminous quality throughout the day that changes character rather than disappearing. Exposed timber ceiling joists radiating from the central peak like spokes of a wheel. The geometry of the roof visible from inside, creating a focal point directly above the center of the room. Polished concrete floor running continuously across the full 6-sided plan. No direction feels more important than another. The space is democratic. And then you look up toward the sleeping area. Because each wall bay of a hexagonal home is a defined architectural zone, loft placement becomes intuitive and elegant. One bay is the kitchen. One bay is the living space. One bay holds the bathroom. One bay contains the sleeping loft above. The plan organizes itself around the geometry. That loft sits within a single bay width. Roughly 8 to 12 feet across depending on the overall home diameter. The ceiling above it rises toward the central peak. The sleeping space feels intimate below while the volume above it soars. But this is where it gets insane. Some hexagonal tiny home designers are building with a central oculus. An opening cut directly through the roof apex at the peak of the conical structure. A circular skylight at the highest point of the home. Directly above the center of the floor plan. At midday, light falls straight down through the oculus like a column. It hits the center of the floor and spreads outward in a perfect circle. This defies conventional residential lighting design entirely. No artificial light can replicate what that central oculus does at noon in summer. And then there is the thermal performance argument that no square home can counter. The hexagon has the lowest perimeter-to-area ratio of any regular polygon that can tile a plane. In practical terms, this means a hexagonal home has less exterior wall surface per square foot of interior floor area than a square home of the same size. Less wall means less heat loss in winter. Less heat gain in summer. Less insulation material required. Less cladding material required. The shape itself is the energy efficiency system. Now let us put a number on all of this. Studies comparing hexagonal and square structures of equivalent floor area consistently show that the hexagonal form reduces the exterior wall surface by 5 to 14%. On a 400 square foot home, that translates directly to less cladding material, less insulation material, fewer linear feet of foundation wall, and lower ongoing heating and cooling costs. Every year this home is lived in, the geometry is paying back the person inside it. And structurally, the hexagonal form under wind loading outperforms the equivalent square structure because the angled walls redirect lateral forces rather than opposing them directly. The wind hits a flat square wall and the wall must resist the full load. The wind hits a hexagonal wall at an angle and the force is partially redirected around the curve of the building perimeter. But the feature that makes people stop completely when they stand inside one of these homes for the first time is not the thermal efficiency. It is not the wind resistance. It is the acoustics. The curved perimeter of the hexagonal interior, with no parallel wall pairs facing each other directly, eliminates the standing wave acoustic problems that plague rectangular rooms. Sound distributes evenly. The interior is quiet in a way that rectangular rooms almost never achieve naturally. This home sounds different. And once you hear it you cannot unhear it. So here is the question I want you to answer in the comments right now. Is the hexagon the most intelligent residential floor plan geometry ever applied to a tiny home? Or is it an engineering novelty that looks extraordinary but works against the practical reality of furniture, storage, and everyday life? Because some people look at this shape and see pure architectural genius. Maximum efficiency. Minimum waste. A form borrowed from the most successful builder in natural history. And some people say the angled walls make furniture placement a nightmare and the construction complexity eats the material savings. Tell me exactly where you stand. Drop it below. I read every single one. And if the hexagon changed how you think about geometry and residential design, stay subscribed to Affordable Tiny Living. Because next week we are stepping inside a fully completed and fully furnished hexagonal tiny home. Real dimensions. Real furniture. Real storage solutions. And the real owner telling us exactly what it is like to live inside 6 walls instead of 4. That video is coming exclusively to this channel. Subscribe so you do not miss it. Hit the notification bell. And if you know someone planning a tiny home build right now, send them this video. It might completely change the shape of what they build. I am your host on Affordable Tiny Living. See you in the next one.